Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and welcome to 333 Magic 9, where the tarot cards and the astrology stars come together to help you. And as the song says, this is the most wonderful time of the year, and there's a lot of exciting energy in the air. And here's how you can use it to help you. Please subscribe and ring the bell for new video notifications. The tarot card for the first week is the Six of Wands, representing victory. The tarot card for the second week is the Empress. She represents fertility and abundance. The tarot card for the third week is the Sun, which represents happiness and attainment. And the tarot card for the fourth week is Justice, representing balance and judgment. Capricorn, the tarot card for the first week of the month is the Six of Wands. Now this card represents good news and victory. And there is the recognition of a hard-fought victory. So you have overcome obstacles and you are ready to enjoy your success. And you can also see that the other people in the card see you as victorious and are sharing in your happiness. And because of that, you may attain a position of leadership. Now, as we look down into the astrology, the month begins with Neptune going direct in your third house of ideas and communications. Now, this can bring a new sense of awareness of how you may have to change the way you communicate to others. Now, your intuition, creativity, and imagination can help you shine. Now, Mars will also sextile Pluto. There's Mars, there's Pluto. And that connects your 11th house of associates with your personal efforts, bringing energy and a new level of personal success. Just be aware that there is a square between Mercury and Neptune on the 7th, and this can bring confusion and a need for some quiet time or meditation. Understanding your limitations will return your clarity of purpose and give you a chance for better connections. As we move to the second week of the month, the tarot card is the Empress. This is a card that suggests there's a lot of fertility and a fruitful harvest. We're moving into the most wonderful time of the year where we value our families and our traditions. And this is a time to share our wealth of the harvest so that everyone can enjoy the fruits of their labors. We must remember that the true value of life, and as we will soon be together with family and loved ones, we can celebrate that together. As we look down into the astrology, the second week begins with Mars in the 11th house of your associate squared to Jupiter in your second house of resources and money. So, you have to heed any red flags between your budget and friction and any financial commitments that you might have with associates. Because right now there's a lot of friction of the worst kind in the air because ego energy may push you to spend money the wrong way. So you have to be really careful and walk away from temptations, especially in group or social situations. Venus will conjunct Pluto on the 11th in your first house of personality. This suggests that any disagreement that you have over values with others, you have to be careful with. So make sure what you're doing is appropriate, and if you aren't doing something that's appropriate, be careful, because improper advances can be detrimental to your personal status. The tarot card for the third week is the Sun. Now, although this is the beginning of winter, there is great hope for the future as we are together with our loved ones and share the gifts of the season. We're reminded with parties, songs, and sacred celebrations that there is hope and light in the world. This is a good time to heal old wounds and to try to keep the peace, and that's especially when there's a bunch of family around. Now, as we look into the astrology, the third week requires adjustments as Venus goes retrograde in your first house of personality. Now, that happens on the 19th, and this warns you not to push your energy on important people who may have more power and different goals than you have. What you want to achieve may have to be reevaluated. Now, you may get a little help because there is a trine from Mercury to Uranus, and Uranus is in your fifth house, and this is the house of creativity and romance, by the way. So you may be inspired and come up with a good plan to increase your creative output. Your ingenuity and your ability to sell ideas with Mercury in the first house may get you noticed. As we go into the final week of the month, the tarot card is Justice. Now, Justice is the card of ultimate balance. The sword in her hand has the potential of cutting both ways. And these scales are just perfect here, in perfect balance, suggesting a positive flow of energy between the past and the future. And as we stand on this precipice, we can see there are needed changes that should be made. But we also can see that some would take advantage and try to turn the system to their personal advantage. So the prayer is, may true justice be done. And this fourth week is very important because it features the final showdown of Saturn and Uranus. So Saturn is the stoic, conservative energy. Uranus is the erratic energy. So they will be vying for power, and you have to be a little bit careful. So this energy says take a conservative approach, and that really ruffles the feathers of Uranus, who wants to break free from restrictions and enjoy the good life. So do be a little bit careful with your passions and with what you do in romantic situations. Jupiter will be moving into Pisces and ask you to take a spiritual approach to your ideas and your communications, but you do have to be aware not to allow yourself confusion. And finally, Mercury, Venus, and Pluto all join forces or are in conjunction in the first house. Now, this forces you to focus your energy and talents on personal achievement. Your approach may need to change if you want to achieve personal success. Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey. I'd like to thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe because these videos are free and they can help you. And please hit the little bell under the video so you can be notified when new videos are available for you. And if you'd like to learn more about astrology, you can visit my websites, ProfessorAstrology.com or InternetPsychicReadings.com. And I hope you have a great month.